Alright. Okay, so I'm hopping into a game here. I'm hopping into Fortnite OG. I'm also gonna talk about. So we are gonna be playing the new Fortnite OG. I didn't play this, or I did play this on release, but I didn't record a video because I'm bad streamer and content creator. Had a lot of IRL shit going on. Um, no face cam today because I have work today, so I'm just trying to record a video out quick, try to get as much content done as possible. Because I want to, keep growing and keep learning how to do this shit. Because I feel like I'm not the best at it. First things first. Um, Recording should hopefully look a little bit better. I changed some of my settings up, and then also when I edit it, I'm hoping that the settings should look better as well. I've played a few games of Fortnite OG. I have the Wind Glider already. Um, I just want to bring up quick. The first thing, this is super fun to play. First time in 7 years playing this version of this game. It's still slightly different, and I don't think anything will ever capture what we had back in the day with the ambience, the way that no one knew what they were doing. But it's still so fun to play this game for the first time in forever. I have not landed the prison yet, so I want to go there. So I'm sitting here editing this video right now, and first things first, I think part of the reason that the quality is getting so fucked is potentially because I'm editing through CapCut. I'm realizing that I think part of it is I have to pay to get better quality. I might be wrong though. If you guys know, comment down below. Let me know what editing software I should use. Also, I'm going to be inserting this right in between these two cuts right here. I want to further expand on the OG situation that I was kind of touching on in that first clip there. I'm realizing, like, I kind of thought about it a little bit. I'm realizing that the reason OG Fortnite was so beautiful was because, like I said, there was no skill. Everyone was learning this game that just came out. The game was a baby. We were babies. Everything was brand new for us. So we were really experimenting and got to see this game as like a fresh thing. It was it's like when you eat a food that you really love for the first time and it's like, holy shit, this food tastes so good. This is like a delicious food. But then you eat it enough times that you start to get a little bored of it. And that was like, and then you can even like further expand on that. You think back, dang, I wish I could experience that for the first time, even with like a movie or a song. It's the same thing with Fortnite. There was this aura that was given off by the game, this vibe, this energy, the color saturation, the ambience, the fact that no one knew what they were doing, the way that the game was played, the way there was no skill, the love for it because it was a really good game early on that had so much to know, so much to grow with, so much to learn about. What what did Tomato Town? What was it? What was Loot Lake? What are these builds? What is this gun? Why does everything look like this? Why does everything, have a weird shape to it? Because of the cartoon style that was in the game. The game had this energy that it slowly lost over time, but not in a bad way. We saw the game grow. We saw the game come out of its infancy and really start to, fine tune itself from a spot where it was very dumbed down, very early in its development. And so as the game started to find itself and know what worked and the developers kind of, saw what did and didn't work, we saw growth within the game, fine tuning things, making things easier, giving us more meds, giving us more shields, making the double pump go away, which in reality was a horrible fucking thing. It sucked to play against. They balanced the game out. They fine tuned it. They made it better, and so it lost some of its like early charm, and that's not bad. I mean, you look back on indie games and you can see the charm that they radiate. over time, as they make more money and they get more funds to allow to make the game better, they lose that charm, which isn't inherently bad. It just changes the way we look at it. Would I want to play Season 1 OG Fortnite forever? Absolutely not. I'd probably stop playing Fortnite if it went completely back. For the first 6 months, I'd probably play the fuck out of it and love it because of the memories. But after a while, I'd start to point out all the things that are annoying. You know, the fact that mats are kind of hard to farm. The fact that we have 3,000 mats. Because as we started adjusting, if we adjusted to like just playing OG with the skill we have now, it would be hard. And it would be, this game mode is inherently harder than normal battle royale. The mats are less easy to come by. Farming's hard to come by. There's a lot of things that just made it super annoying back in the day that we live very easily now. Things are easy for us. And so there was things that were very unfair and mainly RNG based, and so it's nice to have the ability to worry about the fights and not whether or not I'm going to have enough heals to, get in those fights. Because back then it was a lot of RNG. Will I have enough meds? Will I have this? And so Fortnite OG wasn't as good as we remember. And that's probably the title right there. Because it's distorted by nostalgia. And we yearn for the feeling of what it was like back then. The innocence of us, the game. A lot of us were in, middle school, early high school, maybe even elementary school. Something about that was beautiful. We grew up with this game. For the people that played during this time, we grew up with the game. But now looking back on it, I don't know that I would want to play it every day if it was like this. Because it would have grown stagnant, boring. It was unbalanced. And I think that's part of the reason Fortnite has survived for so long, was because they were able to get this and know what was going to work and grow with it. They've done things and failed. They've done things and succeeded. And I think at the end of the day, they were growing the entire time along with us. The developers, the game, and us were all growing, learning shit. Like this game started off as a completely un-Battle Royale oriented game and turned into what it is now. And it's, kind of crazy. So it's just, I wanted to mention that because I think this game is fucking amazing and I think it's beautiful, but I don't think it was ever better back then. You know what I mean? I think there was a peak point, but I don't think it was, early chapter 1. I think chapter 1 was where we saw the growth. I think the peak was somewhere along 2 to 4. And I think we're seeing the decline. We saw the decline in chapter 4, really, chapter 3 even. Chapter 5 was good for a little bit, and then it kind of went back down. It didn't really connect with a lot of people. Chapter 6 so far has given me hope again. I think it's just going to be a lot of hit or miss. I think having so many game modes is going to be interesting, and I think Fortnite's really trying to diversify. I think Fortnite's really trying to diversify, and it'll be very interesting to see where they go with this. But yeah, my rant is over. I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. Stick around. I kind of, deep dive a little bit into the new game mode coming out, and I'll be recording a video and streaming that tomorrow morning. It is the night of the 10th, so tomorrow it will be out. Potentially, probably tomorrow night video out. Tomorrow morning, come tune into the stream. I'll be live. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoy the rest of the video. So I'm landing in the prison here. This game is so important to me, bro. Like deep down, I fucking love this game. This game's always meant the world. I will be talking about the new Fortnite Ballistic mode that's coming out, because as someone who's just recently picked up Siege the past couple months here, I will say that the new Ballistic mode looks really interesting, and I'm very curious to see what that's like. As of right now, I think it's like 20 hours till it drops. I'm definitely going to be playing it, so it's It's gonna be a first-person game mode. It's gonna be a first-person game mode with ranked and unranked versions, and it's gonna be round-based 5v5. And they say that it's gonna be strategy, tactical, and like like team oriented, which will be really interesting because that makes me feel like interesting. I will say like playing. I don't know why I said interesting, bro. I don't know where I'm at. I'm kind of just playing, hanging out, yapping a little bit. This is gonna be a really weird video. I'm gonna post it no matter what, just because I want to get it out. I don't remember where this chest is. Yeah, I was gonna say I can't remember if it's all the way up here or not. I'm not gonna pick. I'll pick it up for old time's sake for now. I remember I almost got my first win with one of these near prison. It was actually that hill. Way back in the day. I think that was chapter 2. Where the fuck did this kid just go? I have no mats. I will say I miss a lot of the shit that I'm getting to see. I'm excited for the chapter 2. I mean fucking season 2. Like when that comes back, cuz that was the season I first started playing. So that season's really important to me. I won't lie. Also, I love that like resources are so limited, so people are willing to run away from fights now, because that's really how Fortnite used to be. But like as of recently, it's become very like competitive, so it's like running away from a fight is just unheard of nowadays. I'm actually gonna go here first. I'm worried about him rotating into me, but I'm just gonna. There should be a chest in this, so I need fucking shield if I can. Otherwise, I'm gonna grab that shield in there. But yeah, so it's like kind of interesting. This shit's looted, but no one. Never mind. It's not looted. Blue AR goes crazy. I'll take that, but I guess I won't take that. But as I was saying, it's gonna be interesting to see how this OG shit goes. I'm also a really big fan of this new chapter 6. I won't lie. I just love this shit that Fortnite's doing right now. The new chapter has like such a what? Has such a weird feeling. Like combined with like the new chapter 6 has like an OG-ish feeling. Like it has like some like like it feels like I'm playing old Fortnite again. Obviously the themes are different and whatnot, but there's just something about it that feels good. It feels nice. But yeah, as I was saying, the ballistic game mode, I'm kind of curious and excited for, because I don't know, I've really been playing the fuck out of Siege and like getting into that game as of recently. Like I never used to play that, but as of recently, it's something that I play more and more. And so I like I'm excited to continue to like grow skill wise in Siege, but I really want to keep playing Fortnite, like for old time's sake. And so it'll be really fun to like keep playing this game. Like, what's it called? And try to still be good at it, I guess. But it's gonna be interesting, like playing a first-person shooter version of Fortnite. I'm excited for it though, because it's something new, it's something refreshing. I know Fortnite's really trying to expand that shit, and I'm just always like, I'm always excited to see what Fortnite puts out. Um, but I won't lie, like, part of me is nervous because it could go really bad. But a first-person shooter in Fortnite is gonna be cool. I'm gonna quit like repeating myself so much though. I'm kind of just like a broken record right now. But it's fun to just like yap about it because it's so interesting. So we got one map confirmed. What does early access mean for Ballistic? Ballistic is launching with a Skyline 10 map, a starting set of weapons, and a limited number of items. Adjustments will be made beyond launch based on player feedback, in addition to major updates such as new maps, weapons, and features. The Skyline 10 map looks pretty fucking big. I'm not gonna lie, the map looks the size of Valorant or even CS, rather than more of a Siege style map. Very much like a Val or CS style map. We have a lot more out, like it looks like a lot more corridors, a lot more outdoors, a lot bigger of a map compared to like where Siege is relatively, the maps are pretty small on Siege, or like within like a building or something like that. Whereas like you see Valorant, you see CS outside a lot more. This map is looking pretty big. I'm gonna throw the map up on screen here. It's it's pretty fucking cool looking for the most part. I'm kind of excited to see what this all entails. Do I try to fight this kid or do I just run to zone with him? I feel like running to zone with him is probably the smartest. What if there's a kid behind me? That'd be funny. I'm pretty bad at this game now. I've been playing a lot of keyboard and mouse. This and Rocket League are the only games I play on roller other than racing games. I'm literally just going to keep stalking this kid until we get to zone. We're pretty close now. I might try to initiate a fight with him. Maybe if I get hide on him, it could be smart, but I don't even know anymore, bro. I kind of forgot that I had a sniper. Bro, everyone, there's like 10 people right here. I might be getting looked at over here. I can't tell. My sense is so low. Bad rhyme. I'm not the Fortnite player I used to be, chat. I'm trying to play this game like it's OG again. It's like I've been trying to play less like mechanically, just like play super like, you know. But then I have Timmy over here who wants to fucking 1v1 me. Just gonna push Timmy. Edit it. No mats. You do what you can, brother. Dude, they're fighting. I'm gonna be able to sneak past here. I should be able to like fully sneak around, but there's also Timmy up here looking at them. There. I'm like hesitating too much there. Hold the fuck on. He totally just fully phased through my shit. Like not even like where it like turns yellow for a second and it phases. Like he literally just spawned through my shit there. That was weird as fuck. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so I don't have to edit. It makes it a little bit easier. I'm gonna show you guys the video, and I'm gonna. So this is the map. Chalk the edit spot where I'm gonna edit the map in. This is the map. So I'm assuming this will be spawns here. So this will be more like CS or something where you have like specific spawn points. I don't really know Valorant, but Valorant maybe even as well. We have, yeah, like the B and the A, very much inspired from games like CS and whatnot. I'm gonna watch this video really quick and then we're gonna read this. It's deafened for some reason. I don't know why. No sound, I guess. No sound, I guess. Got it. Let's watch this first again. Let's go. Ballistic. Let's go ballistic. It's just repeating itself. My bad. But so ballistic is a no build mode. All saved presets from your locker will carry over into ballistic, which supports existing Fortnite outfits, back blings, kicks, wraps, sprays, and emotes. Pickaxes, contrails, and instruments, vehicles, and jam tracks are not used/supported. So weapon skins are gonna be a thing here. If we get cases in Fortnite now, or even packs, I'm gonna be happy, but that's not happening. At launch, Ballistic will be available on all platforms and regions where Fortnite is supported, with exceptions of South Korea and Russia. We are working on making Ballistic in both available in both regions, and will provide an update when we have news to share. In Ballistic, players are sorted out into two teams. At the start of the match, attackers and defenders. Attackers aim to plant a rare reality-tearing rift point device at one of the two sites on map, while the defenders do their best to thwart the device from being planted and detonated. I don't know why they say thwart. They could have literally just said defend bombs or whatever the fuck, you know. Not let plant or plant, you know. I wonder if there'll be a defuse time too, probably. There are no respawns in Ballistic. A round is over at the Rift Point device explodes, or either team is fully eliminated. After 6 rounds, players will swap sides, giving defenders a chance to be attackers and vice versa. The game is over when the other team has won 7 rounds total. What is that like? Is that... How many rounds is Valorant? "13 total rounds. The game is split into 2 halves of 12 each." So it's similar to Valorant. What is CS:GO or CS2? I'll do CS2. Yeah. See, it's like it's almost like Comp Siege. I couldn't remember what CS2 was. I only know cases, bro, in that game. Oh, okay. Yeah. Literally, CS. You'll start with the game with a Ranger pistol and 800 credits. In Ballistic, credits can be earned from scoring eliminations and planting the Rift Point device, and spent within a match at the beginning of every round on additional items and weapons to bolster your chances of success. This right here is actually one of my main reasons that I fuck with Siege so much, is because it doesn't incorporate the idea of like earning credits to then be able to use them in the game. It's just you choose an op, you have your abilities, your gadgets, and your weapons, and then you set up sight as much as you can. Whereas like here, it's more of like the site isn't as like preppable, but your inventory is more preppable, if that makes sense. So survive a round and you'll keep all of your gear and shields for the next one, minus any consumable items you've used. You can drop weapons, smoke grenades, flashbangs at any times for your teammates, and pick them up from eliminated players. The Rift Point device takes 45 seconds to detonate after it's planted. If it's successfully defended, you'll want to move a fair distance away or run the risk of being eliminated in the device's blast radius. Getting eliminated by the blast means losing any gear you have. You can check out the scoreboard at any time during a ballistic match to see how you and your teammates are doing and know what weapons your items and teammates are working with. So it looks like we have 3 guns here. Assault rifles are the bread and butter ballistic, great for both medium and long range encounters. And I don't know if attachments, I'm assuming attachments will be interchangeable because we've already seen that in Fortnite. Shotguns are your best friend when it's time to get up and close and personal. We have like the Chapter 5 shotguns, almost. This looks like a black scar. I don't know what these two would be. Like this could be a couple different things off rip in my mind, but I could be wrong. We have fucking Lion's SMG, and Doc SMG, MP5. Quickly and deadly submachines are a weapons class that pairs well with an element of surprise. By the time you hear one of these go off, it may be too late. We have a sniper rifle, and we'll have 2 handguns, trusted, reliable, compact, and excellent when you're on a budget. One with the scope, which this looks more like a deagle, I imagine, and this is more of like like a 9mm or something, or even a 45 with like something like that. Create a wall of smoke to obscure enemies' line of sight. Toss a flashbang to blind opponents before skirmishing, but be aware you can blind yourself and your teammates if you're not careful. Ooh, okay, so this is interesting here. Flex gadgets. Every ballistic match starts with players on each team selecting one of 5 flex gadgets that they alone will be able to purchase and use during the match. Players can purchase the gadget they've selected and hold 2 of their flex gadgets in their inventory each round, which cannot be dropped or picked up from other players. When used correctly, flex gadgets can have a huge impact on the outcome of a round. So we have a proximity mine. To place damaging mine down on the floor, wall, ceiling to surprise an unsuspecting enemy. They can be picked back up and placed again and will explode if shot. Great for booby trapping sites when defending. We have a bubble shield, which we've seen in in the actual battle royale game. Allows for throwing down a temporary protective bubble that is impervious to bullets and projectiles such as grenades, and it's great for providing a shield for your team as you storm into a site. So this will be an attacker. Wait, so will all 5 of these gadgets be on attack and defense? That's what it seems like. The recon grenade gadget marks an enemy's detected nearby where it's thrown, even through walls. Throw a recon gadget onto a site before entering to get a read on who might be waiting to get the drop on you. So this is like, damn, that sounds insane. I'm not gonna lie. Old Faithful, a thrown frag grenade will bounce and explode, dealing damage to nearby enemies. Careful, you might take damage from your own grenades. Throw, your allies will not. Great for flushing players out from behind cover. Impulse grenade is a disruptive tool that launches enemies and allies away. It has many creative uses, such as launching teammates onto a site from afar. I think the impulse grenade is going to be the one that most people run. I think impulse grenade could be like the Ash R4C of Fortnite 5v5. Again, there'll be ranked and unranked modes. I'm definitely going to be hopping in here, fucking with all the gadgets, fucking with all the guns. If a player drops from an unranked match, another player will be added as backfill. After an unranked match ends, players have the option to remain on the same server. That would be smart. I like that. Ranked is for those who want to test their talents against other players in a more competitive environment. Ranked matches will not backfill players should someone leave, which is obvious. If you leave a ranked match, a ranked penalty will apply to you, and you will not be able to join another match for a period of time, which I'm assuming has not been picked yet. Players who disconnect from a match have a 3-minute grace period to reconnect before the penalty is applied. More information can be found on clicking on your current rank at the bottom right of the screen. While in the lobby for Ballistic, then selecting lever penalties. These penalties may change over time to ensure players that join play their best and stay for the whole match. Unlike ranked battle royale and reload, matchmaking in ranked ballistics is based on the average rank of your party, not your party's highest ranking member. We'll be closely monitoring feedback around ranked matchmaking and will make adjustments as needed. I like this. So basically, if I'm queuing with a champ and 3 coppers, and then I'm silver, it's gonna try to get us into more of a gold lobby, or even say we're gold players, like overall, because of that maybe, or even silver, and then throw us into that, like, quote unquote, what that would be like. The winning team gains rank in ballistic, and the losing team loses rank. The exact amount each player gains or loses influenced by the following, in order from the least to or most to least impactful: their current rank, rounds won, rounds lost, eliminations, and assists. AFK or leaving players will have an additional rank loss. Your rank will be protected if you lose the first match of the day. So they have first match protection. Your actual elims and your assists and whatnot will matter on your rank, which I don't know if that's how it is in Siege or not, but that's cool as fuck to see. I won't lie. Setting options for ballistic. Adjust your settings to fit your playstyle. New reticle and damage feedback options have been added under the game UI settings menu. You can now customize and set the following. Show spread, first person. Toggle whether reticle will expand to show your weapon's spread. Show recoil. Toggle whether the reticle will move away from the screen center to show recoil. So you can make it where your crosshair would stay in place, but the recoil still happens. I think that's what this is saying. Which is kind of fire, I won't lie. Because then you still feel the recoil in the gun, but you don't get visually affected by it. Which can kind of fuck up recoil control in some situations, I won't lie. I'm very curious to see what happens here, because it's like the first time that I've like I think they've really pushed a first person game mode. So it's kind of cool to see, but I also don't really know like how to fully feel. You know what I mean? Like, it's interesting. I'm hoping it's fun, because it would be kind of annoying if it's not fun, because it would kind of like like it should be fun, you know? If it's not fun, it's just boring, and there's no point even creating a game mode like this if it's not going to be good or fun, which obvious, you know, pretty obvious. I don't know why I'm bringing that up, but nevertheless, I'm excited. It's already in this 22 hours we're seeing. Ballistic early access, and then ranked ballistic early access here. I'm gonna click on this and see if I can about ratings. Oh, this opened up a tab. That's not what I wanted. I'm excited. Launches in early access December 11th, so literally tomorrow. I will be playing that probably early in the morning, like as soon as this drops. I'll be streaming this. I'm probably recording a video of my how I feel. So look out for that video tomorrow. You guys watching this probably gonna see this you guys watching this are probably gonna see this the night before.